What it do, ski son doolers? It's your boy YfgM Hip Hop Review, coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now I have another album review, and this is one of my favorite artists, Freddie Gibbs, ESGN. Now, for those who don't know about Freddie Gibbs, he made his way, on the music scene in 2003. He pretty much gave you that his whole image, his whole aura of just raps is that gangster vibe, that gangster feeling. I'm bringing gangster back. That's what he's been doing throughout his music, and that's what he was planning, trying to do with this album. And he did pretty damn good with it. Now, we know, Freddie Gibbs was once with Young Jeezy. They had some problems. Things didn't go well. He jumped ship, doing his own independent thing, like he was doing before he got with Young Jeezy, So with this album, I just knew it was going to be dope already because his previous mixtapes have all been dope, from Babyface Killer, which was a classic, Cold Day in Hell, Straight Killer, No Filler, from the Miseducation of Freddie Gibbs. Like, this dude has put out consistent, great projects. If you don't know, go check them out. I'm telling you, you will love them. Because a lot of people think that when you hear the name Freddie Gibbs, Gangsta Gibbs, you think it's just going to be just all gangster rap. But the difference is with Freddie Gibbs from other people, he can give you that gangster rap, but it can have some logic behind it. It can have a message in it at the same time. Just like, for instance, there's so many songs I can just name, but if you just go back and listen to his music, you would know what I'm talking about. And then also at the same time, he can get political with you. He can do that street political music. He pretty much can do it all. And his voice is just so different and unique from a lot of other artists. It's like he just gravitates you. He make you want to listen to him when he's spitting because he can give you the slow flow. He can give you the fast flow. I mean, this dude, to me, he's just a beast. He can step up there and get on the mic with any artist in the game as we speak. Now, Freddie Gibbs, he's not going to like be one of them punchline rappers. That's just not his style. He doesn't do that. But other than that, he's a great artist in my eyes, and his whole theme is bringing gangster music back. And it's not just I'm gonna shoot you 30 times and shit like that. No, you don't get that all on this album. That's just not what it is. It's smart logic behind it. Okay, he makes sense. Okay, but this album alone, it was supposed to come out July 9th, but the album got leaked. So what he did was said, fuck it, I'm going to just put it out. He put it out on the 20th, on iTunes. You can buy it on iTunes, but it was on a live album stream. So he just put it out, and hopefully this won't affect his sales, his independent sales or anything like that. But Freddie Gibbs, don't get it twisted. This dude, he have a big, fan base. He really does. He has a big fan base. Now, like, he give you, Freddie Gibbs, he give you them street, he's like a street lyricist, like I said, he can get thug with it, he can give you that thug politicals. Like, the dude is just, it's a dope album. This album is dope. Now, Freddie Gibbs, he put out a couple singles before the album actually dropped, and that was 187, Freddie Soprano, and Eastside Moonwalker, 3 of my favorite songs on this album. He has a couple collaborations with some artists, and I believe a lot of the artists are with his crew. You got BJ the Chicago Kid, Daz Dillinger, G.I. Fleazy, G Wiz. You have J Rock. You have Problem, and you actually have Spice One, I believe. Now, the production on this album is pretty dope. Freddie Gibbs production. His eye for his ear for picking good beats that fit him. He always does a great job with it. The man picked, some good production. Now, some of the production teams is Cardo, Fire and Ice, GMF, Legal Stars, Lifted, Lyco, Large Zed, Sap, Superville, Tony Mason, Willie B, and there's a couple other producers on this album. Now, this album has 19 songs. In my eyes, it could be a little bit too much. 15 could have been good with me, but he threw 19 songs on there. And a lot of the songs have 2 verses, so it's not like, 3 verses. But other than that, like I said, this album is pretty dope to me, Freddie Gibbs, man, he's a good spitter, man. He's a good spitter. And like I said, that voice can just gravitate you in. So, you know, I recommend you guys go out there and give it a, you know, check it out, whether you buy it or you stream it. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can stream it if you want to hear it. Out of 5 stars, I would give it a 4. You know, I'm not gonna give it a 5. I give it a 4. Or if I had to rate it 10, I give it an 8. But overall, you know, he got the lyrics, he got the production. You know, like I told you guys, if you know Freddie Gibbs, you know what he's going to bring to this table. You know what he's going to bring to this album. Now, he didn't get too like political on this project like some of his other previous projects, but you still have that Freddie Gibbs, that street Freddie Gibbs, that he can give you that shit, you know, to think about. So once again, man, go check out the Freddie Gibbs album. I think I thought it was dope. You know, tell me what you think about it when you go and listen to it, or buy it, stream it, whatever you want to do with it. And make sure you guys go and check out his previous mixtapes, because you gotta, if you don't know who Freddie Gibbs is, if you just know of him from being with Jeezy, go check out his previous albums, and especially go check out his last 2 mixtapes, dope mixtapes. Anyway, guys, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Facebook. Check out my previous videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe, spread the word about me. I'm real raw and cut to you guys. I may not be the best album reviewer, but I just give you my opinions and how I feel. You know, the whole point is to make you guys go out and go and listen to the projects. Now, I will be doing a review of my brother mixtape. Yes, the one that I always have as far as my intro on my main page. Yes, but anyway, you know, make sure you go and subscribe to my main channel. The link is in the description, and make sure you subscribe to this one. Deuces.
And remember, guys and girls, make sure you click the subscribe button, watch the previous videos, and like the videos.